Dímelo, dímelo, Albert, papi, bendiciones. Oye, te escribí, brother. Te escribí por privado para preguntarte cómo te fue, brother. Pero creo que no viste el mensaje. ¿Cómo te fue, mi hermano Nacote? Sí, checa ahí por tu huella. Te escribí por ahí por mensaje nomás por aquí. ¿Todo bien entonces, brother? Qué bueno, compadre. Gracias a Dios, brother. Lloré ahí por ti, brother, para que yo pusiera su mano ahí, brother. Qué bueno, compadre. Gracias a Dios, papá. Gracias a Dios, papá. Vamos a darle hoy duro, Albert, a esta gente aquí. Dímelo, Robert, papi. Estoy con Italia, el segundo juego. Está empatado 2-2. Bendiciones, papi, bendiciones. Vamos a hacer una prueba aquí. Una pruebita aquí. ¿Ya resolviste qué es lo que era? Vamos para allá, seguro que sí. ¿Qué es lo que era, Robert, brother? I think. Te lo dije, brother. Te lo dije. Dije, brother, la bocina, tú no puedes sacar la música por la bocina. Tienes que oír tú por aquí, por los audífonos, porque te hace un eco. ¿Era eso? Te dije, brother, tú no puedes sacar la música por ahí. Comentar por aquí. ¿Se escucha todo bien aquí el live? ¿Todo bien? ¿La música y todo? ¿Viste, papi? ¿Viste? Te lo dije, brother. Y estás escuchando por los audífonos, entonces, como te dije, ¿no? Vamos a y compartan ahí, vamos allá. Te compartan, que hoy es sabroso. Vamos a meter las manos, bro, con Cuba hoy. Perfecto. Pero tú no tienes que escucharte por aquí. Si tú quieres, lo puedes tener para escucharte, pero tú te escuchas por aquí y va a tener como un delay. Tumba para escucharte por aquí. Nada más escucha el juego nada más y si pones un vote como yo para los comentarios y ya más nada. Vamos para allá, 2-2 con Italia en el segundo inning, segundo juego, mi gente. Bien. Eso es otro programa que tienes que instalar, tienes que buscar igual en YouTube cómo poner un bot. En YouTube todo sale, Robert. Se llama Infinity el programa. Tienes que instalarlo y entonces configurarlo ahí. En YouTube te explican los pasos que hacer para que cuando la gente escriba, te lea el comentario. Se llama Infinity. En YouTube hay muchos tutoriales. Cómo instalar Infinity para titular Studio. Es que ese programa nada más es para titular Studio.
Gets a piece there, we'll do it again. Next pitch inside, and it's 3-2.
Hay muchos videos en YouTube que te explican cómo instalarlo.
Popped in the air out towards left center. Neto takes it in for the out.
Yo estoy usando otra hora que se llama Social Stream porque yo tengo, como yo transmito por YouTube, tienes que poner, yo tengo la música puesta por el navegador, entonces vas a la barrita de los ajustes de TikTok Live Studio, la barrita de los ajustes de audio, vas ahí y le dices agregar un nuevo entrada de audio y agregas el navegador tuyo, en este caso mío es Chrome, le das a añadir a Chrome y todo lo que tú reproduzcas en Chrome va a salir por el live. Lo que entonces tú le bajas el volumen, no lo pongas muy alto porque si no se ve muy alto. Tú le ajustas más o menos el volumen ahí, ¿entiendes? Agregas una nueva pista de audio y lo que agregas es el navegador o el reproductor de música de Spotify, si tienes Spotify, lo que tú tengas. ¿Entiendes?
That one fouled off. On the ground to short, Neto. To first, 2 up, 2 down at the top of the second.
Vamos para allá.
Ground ball right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do. Back in Seattle.
Neto. Vamos para allá, mi gente. 2-2, segundo inning. Ah. Pica.
Pulls it down and he makes the catch. One pitch and one out.
John Moncada al bate, vamos a darle tabla. De frente. Me siento hoy, vamos a ver si es verdad o es mentira. Me siento un poquitico bien al bate. Me siento un poquitico bien al bate.
Jose Iglesias in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Sí, fue strike, fue strike.
Next one misses.
Un poquitico. Vamos a ver, Robert, vamos a ver. Ay, Dios mío, de frente al pitcher, bro. Si no hubiera sido hit. Sí, tengo que esperar más.
And here's the catcher, Kyle Teal. Teal measures.
Ya para calentar un pitcher. Janier Cannon.
Speed even, 210 pounds, and they traded for him earlier this year. Missed with a change.
Eso es strike, mi hermano. Eso es strike, brother.
And here comes the challenge.
Me quieren robar. Mira el strike ese, mira. Los strikes no tienen nada, no me roben más. Quieren robarme.
Right side, hard hit.
¿Qué cosa? ¿Qué cosa es el algoritmo de juego? Ahí, strike. Vamos, está montado. No, la primera le huyó por desesperado. Ya aceptado la mierda loco ese, brother. Vamos, legate, buena, mi paje buena. Lo que pasa es que yo la veo ahí así, caramelito así, me desespero. Yo pensé que habían dos avos ya.
Gurriel on his way over, pulls it down and he makes the bottom of the inning, digging in. Andy Pajes.
No, mira, si yo quiero no la hago swing ahora, pero si la veo en zona me desespero. Como esta, ¿no ves? Y no estaba en zona nada, mala mía. Le metí un jorrón con Jordan Álvaro ahorita. Vamos, Jordan. Está 1-1. Ay, esas son las que voto de los sinkers ahí que caen por aquí con Jordan.
Playing for LSU, becoming a finalist for the 2014 Golden Spikes Award, is one of the top amateur baseball players in the country.
Mala.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss, right?
Ay, Dios mío.
And that one is lifted in the air. Nimmo
ese hombre fue la pelota, compadre.
takes it in for the out. Yandy Diaz now. He's 0 for 1. Ball.
Tinker.
Ground ball left
Frente,
side.
brother.
Birdie fires over to first.
Después de este juego con Italia, creo que viene.
On to the fourth. Now
No
it's the
acuerdo
right
con quién nos
fielder,
toca.
Brandon Nimmo.
You know, this group of hitters showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one.
Trabajé en el mismo medio, fue culpa mía. En el mismo medio dejé la pelota.
Get it way back there and gone. He circles the bases.
En el mismo medio dejé la pelota.
On the season.
That's the ball. Like I said, his pitch count is high, so I got to expect they'll be turning to their bullpen sooner than they had hoped.
Line drive to short and caught. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Freeland, batting with one down, takes a strike. That's a ball. Ground ball up the middle. What a stop.
Hace fildeo, Dios mío, buena.
And they get the out.
Está pinchando, Alves.
No, ball. Here. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across. Top half of inning number 4. Swing and a ground ball. Neto on to first, and the inning is over. Back in Seattle, bottom of the 4th, Adolis Garcia digs in now.
These hitters have come out ready to swing the bats early in the count and swing it often. If you want to score some runs, have an offensive explosion, that can be a route to doing it.
Cracks his bat and pops him up and makes the grab. And there's 1 down.
De 6-3, candela.
The left fielder, Lourdes Gurriel.
Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
Sí.
Ball.
Yo por eso cogí la pinchita esa con mi mujer ahí. Me pagan a 11 pesos nada más cada uno, pero como somos mi mujer, estamos tranquilitos ahí. Porque eso.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
Hay que quitar las aplicaciones tan, brother.
Gurriel gets a piece. Payoff pitch. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
De clase picheo metió el loco.
Now the switch hitting catcher.
Como Yasmani. Dímelo, Erne. Como Yasmani.
High fly ball, right field. Nimmo on the move. That is the inning. Back at T-Mobile Park, here's the second baseman, David Fletcher. Close, but called the ball.
Eso le trae, compadre.
And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep both their
Claro que se trae, mi hermano. Me está cantando hola. ¿Qué tal la iba con usted? Ah. Viva los parilleros.
Yeah, that's fouled off. The 0-2. Swing and a
Chao,
miss.
este que queríamos. Vamos a cambiar el pitcher ahora.
One down.
Americano.
Yamir. Cano.
That's a ball.
That's inside.
inside.
Ball 2. Cano, a
quiere
former
morder.
All-Star. He features a sinker, a slider,
No, that's
a
out.
Mi hermano,
changeup,
no te puedo
a
creer, mi hermano.
four-seamer, and occasionally works in a splitter. Strike one.
I know a slider's a great pitch, but when you've got really good velocity, sometimes you just got to challenge the hitter with that four-seamer.
And the first
Bueno.
two set down in the top of the fifth. Here's the catcher, Kyle Teal.
Definitely not a pitch location you're expecting up there as a hitter when you know the guy's got a good sinker ball. If you can get in
Esto es
that
strike, mi hermano, esto
location,
es strike.
boy, you've got to look top to bottom, and that's going to make it very difficult to hit.
Pretty close.
Ay,
Throws the
por
ball.
un
Still
tiritico.
one challenge left for them.
Ya perdí la
Two
oportunidad de
down,
reclamar.
nobody on. Swings through
Te
it,
fuiste.
and that's a strikeout.
Te fuiste.
We head to the bottom of the fifth. Leading off, Zach Neto. In the air, right field. Nimmo has a beat on it. One up, one down.
Now batting for the Old Nation, the third baseman, Yoan Moncada.
Vamos ya,
These
Moncada.
hitters are going to have to find a way to be a little more patient, see more pitches per at bat. Otherwise, that bullpen's not going to have to work over there, and it's going to be advantage pitching all game long.
In the air to
Moncada,
left
en serio,
center.
brother.
Freeland on his way over. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Now it's the second baseman, Jose Iglesias. Grounded out his first time up.
Pensé que estaba bien el bateo y estoy mal.
And that's
Ball
outside.
outside.
And the count even 1-1. Out towards right center field.
Picó, picó.
That one
Buen,
gets
buen,
down
buen
for a
hit.
hit. And they have their first base runner since the first inning.
Ahora viene Andy Pajé, primer bate. Vamos calentando poco a poco. Vamos a calentar, Dios mío.
Swing. It's strike one. Hot
Mira
shot to
para eso,
first
brother. Qué
base,
clase de
and he's
línea esa, brother.
back in Seattle.
A las
Top
manos, mi
six.
hermano.
Dominic Canzone.
Mira quién está ahí, Elías.
Ready to hit.
That's a ball.
Estás transmitiendo ahora mismo, Elías. Eso es un bate.
That's a
That's
really
inside
good
ball.
take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Están montando el winche ya.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Next offering misses down and away. Up the middle, Iglesias. In plenty of
Buen
time to
recorrido,
first.
buen recorrido.
Now one gone in the top of the 6th.
That's a ball. That's inside.
And that's off the
Outside.
outside
That's a ball.
edge. And that's ball 3. And that's outside it as
Outside.
well.
Cuatro bolas,
And
va.
he's on base. Here's Brandon Nimmo.
Ahí está.
That's a base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now one out.
No, that's outside. Ball.
Out to short. And that's a base hit. Throw back in, holds the runner at third. Base is now loaded. Only one away. Freeland in the box here and fouls it off for strike one.
Ball.
Got the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
And now 1-2.
This guy at the dish excels in two-strike counts. Got to
swing and a miss. Struck him out. Huge strikeout there. All loaded up. Dominic Fletcher will hit next. That misses, and it's 1-0.
Compadre, eso no fue strike, brother. Fue strike, brother. Tenía que haber reclamado, brother.
Swing and a miss, and the count even at 1. On the ground.
Tira rápido, primera.
Over to Diaz.
Bueno.
Out to escape a
buen cerito con base llena ahí, mi gente.
Bottom of the 6th inning.
Vamos, Jordan. Empata esto ya.
That misses.
Dale de ball.
Singy, he's been one of the
conviene
best
mejor
players
darle
in
de ball.
baseball in terms of scoring runs. In fact, his numbers place him top 5
Te
in the
conviene mejor
league.
darle de ball.
Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. And that misses.
That's
La va a reclamar.
That's ball 2.
Creo que rozó la línea. No, se la dieron, sí.
Rip,
Ay, Dios mío.
Foul. 2-2. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right
Se
field.
quedó, brother, se quedó.
Takes it in for the out.
Se quedó, brother.
Swing and a line drive down to right center. That's a base hit. And the tying run is on base.
Vamos.
Now it's the right fielder,
García,
Adolis Garcia. 1 for 2. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. In the dirt. And the runner holds. Cuba with the tying run on at first here in the bottom of the 6th. Out towards right center field. Nimmo in position. Takes it in for the out. And he swings and misses at the initial offer.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
And that one fouled off. The 0-2. Way outside, straight to the backstop. That's a wild pitch, and the tying run moves into scoring position.
Heads up base running right there.
Man on second, 2 down.
Marita.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2.
Es así, al cuadro, ¿viste? Ah, de frente, brother.
Gets him easily, ends the inning. We go to the top of the 7th. Stepping in, David.
Ah, pero yo no tengo. Ah, sí.
Fletcher. This one in the air right field.
Mi madre, Dios mío.
But it falls. Could be extra bases. They're still chasing it as he rounds second. And he's got a leadoff triple.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Just a cookie down the middle.
Ya se
Drive
descaró,
base hit. Runner from third into score.
Una bola afuera, brother.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No mess
estaba ahí,
around
estaba ahí.
right there. Showed a
Estaba
willingness
afuera,
to
pero
drive that
le
pitch
hizo
the
un
opposite
descolgado.
way.
That clips the zone. That's strike one. Morejon, an all-star a season ago. He features a sinker, a slider, a changeup, a cutter, and he works in a four-seamer. The 1-2. Just misses on that one. I thought that was a strike, and here's a chance.
Eso lo vi strike. Claro que es strike, papi. Claro que es strike. Estás ponchado, papi. Ah, bueno, ya dándole vida al árbitro de aquí a... ¿Viste? El PSG campeón de nuevo. Cuando el tipo ese fue a cobrar el penal, papi. Yo sabía que lo iba a fallar.
Barely a hair out of the zone, but it was a ball. They'll keep their remaining challenge.
Yo sabía que lo iba a fallar, papá.
2-1 now. Outside with a breaking ball. So a walk. Runners at first and second. That clips a corner.
Not sure exactly what he was thinking there. Good sinker ball pitcher goes with the fastball in a double play situation where he needs something on the ground.
Strike two. Foul off the plate. They'll do it again. Italy trying to break this one open here in the top half of inning number 7. In there. Got him looking for the K. Nimmo stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. And fouled off.
A healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. Got him swinging. Set for the last half of the 7th. The switch hitting catcher will come up to hit. Number 13.
Well, these guys just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
That's a base hit. And that'll bring the tying run up to the plate.
Ball, that's high.
Cuba with the tying run at the plate. Here, the bottom of the 7th.
I just think the lack of drawing any walks is an indication that they need to be a little more selective and less anxious about forcing something to happen.
That missed. That's a ball.
Fastball for a strike.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
The tying run at the plate. Foul ball, another 2-2.
Dímelo, Lío, bendiciones, Raico, papi, dímelo. Oye, gracias por quererme, Lío, papi, gracias.
Just missed.
On this count, right.
Dime, Raico, hablate con el chamaco. O el chamaco te escribió. Ay, papá, el chamaco te escribió. Qué malo yo soy, brother. Ay, Dios mío, brother. Qué bola más linda y me fui por abajo, brother. Como la moncada. ¿Ya? ¿Te escribió? ¿Y qué? ¿Ya tienes el juego ya? Ponte a jugar eso, que eso le cuadra a la gente. No sé si vas a jugar con México o con Cuba.
bases written all over it. Coming home. The relay. He'll score, and they trail.
Conmigo va a jugar. Bacán, bacán. Mucho público mexicano, mucho público que van a empezar a...
Hard hit, base hit. Heading for the plate.
Vamos que se empató esto, mi gente. Vamos que se empató esto.
Single, a big two-out hit, and the game is tied. Go ahead, run on base.
Pero, todavía no has hablado con el chamaco entonces.
Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. Throw quickly to the infield, and the go-ahead run has to hold up at third with two away.
The first baseman, number 2, Yandy Diaz.
Qué mal, Dios mío, qué mal. Vamos que eso picó. Vamos que eso picó. El Marco me salió bien. Nos fuimos arriba ya, mi gente. Este es el gol que hace. Nos fuimos arriba. Uf.
Next one is off the plate. Ball one.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
2 on, 2 outs.
No, Raico, que no estoy jugando casi ranking, bro. Nada más estoy jugando nada más. No estoy jugando ranking, bro. No estoy jugando ranking, bro.
Iglesias. First out in the top of the 8th. Line drive.
¡Ay, Dios mío! Solamente el fildeo. Sacaron una carta nueva entonces.
Hitter, Sam Haggerty. He represents the go-ahead run. On the mound now, Raisel Iglesias. He's been someone, at least in the early going, that they've leaned on.
Soy de strike, mi hermano, soy de strike. No me robes más. No me robes más. No me robes más, que soy de strike. No me robes más, que soy de strike.
So they get to hang on to their second challenge. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Se fue.
Tough to take a 2-strike change.
Cruzalo.
They just missed. They get frozen.
Ay, Dios mío.
You'll see another. 1-2 now.
Dímelo, Viti.
Trying to hold a 1-run lead, and we're at the top of the 8th. Got him swinging. David Fletcher now at the plate. This one in the air right field. And that's the third out.
Buena ahí. Vamos que remontamos esto, mi gente. Vamos que nos fuimos arriba, octavo inning. Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Con Cuba, ¿viste? Estoy jugando con Cuba, estoy jugando aquí contra los peces. Ahora estoy Cuba contra Italia. Ya jugamos contra Japón. Tenemos que jugar contra Japón después de nuevo. Venezuela. Ah, mal ahí. Contra México, ahora contra Italia. Me falta otro equipo más con Italia. No me acuerdo quién venía hasta Italia. Ahora estamos con, este es el segundo juego con Italia. Vamos, Randall, vamos. El que tiene un palo. Mala. Y viene por ahí a darle el cuartazo. Ah, qué linda, brother. Me momía ahí, Omar. Mala mía, brother. No. Vamos. Buena. Buena, Chanero. Buena.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch.
Otro pitcher nuevo.
Just
Joan
a great
Moncada.
approach. Looked like that was exactly what he wanted to do with that pitch. And right off the bat, he knew he was taking that wide turn at first to head for second.
Me puse hacia la Moncada.
The next to hit takes ball one.
¿Cómo? ¿Me estás preguntando?
And there's a foul ball.
Ahora con el PCD conozco mejor, porque sin el PCD es con time, brother. Una bola que venga por aquí, tú le puedes dar. No, seres, perfecto, brother. Perfecto a las manos, mi hermano. Qué cosa tan grande, compadre. Dios mío, brother. No te puedo creer, mi hermano. Un perfecto a las manos, brother. Vamos, estamos en el noveno. Vamos a picharle a ese y le podemos sacar a este que es derecho para derecho. Eso es strike, mi hermano. Eso es strike. Eso es strike. No sé qué tú vas a hacer, pero eso es strike. Ay, mi madre. ¿Por qué no te critica? Vamos. Usted está montando el winche. No, no fue strike. Ah, que lo cae. Dale, papi. Dale, sé que lo cae, papi. Pues se fue. Se fue. No, brother, pero qué va. Vamos, Chapman. En esta modalidad se pueden reclamar, brother. Se fue, Alexis, se fue. Lo remontamos, estamos perdiendo 4-2 y lo remontamos. Ahí viene el caballo de los caballos, recta adentro. Ahí 100 millas, repite, será un poquitico más para acá afuera, que se quedó muy en el medio del cuadro. Ahí ya está montando el winch. Vamos ahora. Strike. No, en esta modalidad sí, pero en Dynasty no se puede reclamar. Ya se me acabaron, viste, esa fue strike. Lo que se me acabaron los intentos. Si no lo hubiera reclamado, hubiera estar ponchado. En franquicia, en esta modalidad en franquicia. Mira, compadre. Brother, este es el mismo MLB del Show 26, pero está editado para jugar con los países. Es un muchacho cubano que lo editó. Tiene que escribirme el parte de contacto él y le escriba, lo venden en $38. Y también tiene la serie nacional, pero todavía no tenía los estadios, no la he comprado todavía por eso. Con las provincias. ¡Ay, Dios mío, qué lindo! ¡Qué poncha más lindo! Segundo juego que ganamos Italia, mi gente. Caballo, Aaron de Chapman. Vamos a ver ahora cómo está todo aquí, mi gente.
For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Mira, le ganamos. Ah, no, con Italia le perdimos uno. Con Italia hemos ganado 2 y perdimos 1 y falta otro más. Con Italia falta otro juego más, porque son 4. A ver cómo está la posición aquí. Estoy en primer lugar. Cuba, Puerto Rico segundo, Colombia. Perfecto. Ahora. Vamos para allá. Otro juego con Italia. Después viene Canadá y después Puerto Rico. Después de Canadá viene Puerto Rico y después Colombia. Después Japón de nuevo. Italia de nuevo, Panamá, Israel, Venezuela. Vamos para el cuarto juego con Italia. Dímelo, Fran, papi. Pasa. Por aquí para meter tabla, por ahí para allá. Dios, papi. Tengo que abrir con nuestro corte, que hay que estar más cansadito. Nos fuimos. Cuarto juego con Italia. Hay equipos que tocan a veces 3 juegos, a veces te tocan 4.
Welcome inside Kauffman Stadium. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the All Nations taking on the All Nations. Joined by my partner Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi.
Sí, ya lo quité ya. Lo tengo ahí. Y tengo también creo que a Define para un día un momento. A ver, todavía no he bateado con Define todavía. A ver. Rivera La Rueda. Mira aquí, Alfredo Define, aquí lo tengo. Todavía no he bateado con él.
Getting ready to hit.
Vamos. Tengo a Lebre, hermano, bendiciones. Tengo ahí a la muerta de, mira, de Define. Pasé un día a ponerlo, todavía no he bateado con él. Hace un día hace falta. Cuadro de emergente, a ver.
Could be a big moment for him right here. He's sitting on 999 hits.
Ya tienen hombre en tercera, papi. Oye, gracias por el quiere, Meneiro, papi. Gracias, papá. Oye, saluditos, mi gente, saluditos. Los que están entrando ya al live.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring.
To third, Moncada.
Se demora mucho. No tira home, se demora mucho, compadre. Si hubiera tirado home, hubiera metido esa carrera. Una carrera nada más buena. Eso lo levantamos todo. Estamos perdiendo esta 4 hoy y remontamos. Dímelo, papá, dímelo, bendiciones.
We go to the bottom of the first. Today's starting pitcher, Chase Burns. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
Racked up a high pitch count last time, was only able to throw a couple of innings. He'll look to get deeper in this start today.
Bendiciones, papá, bendiciones, número 2. Robert, ¿cómo me voy a acordar de ti, Eduardo? No sé, no tienes una foto tuya ni nada, no sé. Dale, que te picha está. No sé, manito, ¿sabes cuántas entran aquí a los live míos y me empiezan a seguir y... Mala mía.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch and he'll see another. The 0-2.
Oh, ya me acuerdo. Sí, pero hubo otro socio más también que yo la llevé también para un monitor también ahí que me pidió consejo. Oh, ya me acuerdo ya más o menos, sí. Ah, creo que hay papá, ¿cómo está la cosa?
That one misses, and a full count now. That one misses,
Bola.
so a leadoff walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch.
Hacer una partida.
He earned that
No me acuerdo, papi, no me acuerdo.
This is again 5 in a row. Alvarez with a
Pero bueno, creo que hay como está todo. Ay, vamos, Jordan, da el palo. Oh, ya. Es que iba a jugar también ahí con tanto seguidor y eso. 3-1, buena, vamos. Si viene por ahí, dale cuartazo. Se complicó el pichecito este aquí. No, Ramiro, qué malo, Dios mío. Hey. La cogió, brother. Yo no he jugado más, brother. Ranking, brother, porque estoy jugando aquí esta modalidad con el equipo Cuba. En los países. No he jugado más ranking, brother. He entrado poco.
That one close, ruled a ball. And that's ball one.
Este pitcher está medio que descontroladito. Mira qué bola más linda, brother. Mira. ¿Para qué yo pongo el PCA para allá? ¿Para qué yo pongo el PCA para allá, brother? ¿Verdad, compadre? Yo creo comprarlo, brother, pero es que no sé, dicen la gente que sí. Mira, pasa, si fue strike. Dicen la gente que sí te ayuda, otra gente dicen que no. ¿Qué ventaja tú le ves? ¿Y por qué tú no habías entrado más a los lives míos? ¿Tú no me sigues, Yami? ¿Tú no me sigues? Ese fue strike.
Catcher challenge will take another look. Just caught the zone by a whisker and the call is overturned. Still two challenges left for them.
Esa inversión, pero ahora me quiero comprar ahora un...
This one in the air center field.
Ahora me quiero comprar un... Se me olvidó el nombre.
And that's the third out.
Me sale como 150 pesos. Que para ponerlo aquí, para poner los efectos de sonido, para hacer cambio de cámara y esas cosas. Marca el gato. Para poner el sonido y esas cosas, efectos cuando metas un ron, esas cosas así.
Swing and a high fly ball to left. Gurriel settles under this one, and there's one down.
Después tengo que hacer la inversión con el maldito ese entonces, compadre. Te iba a decir que sí te ayuda bastante. Y tiene que hacer alguna configuración al mando o algo, o es normal ya como viene, o tienes que hacer alguna configuración para la pelota.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. On the ground to third, Moncada. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second. 2 down, bases
hay que hacer una configuración, ¿no?
Now it's the shortstop, Thomas Sajazi.
Nope, that's away.
Lo que no está sencillo son los 200 cañas que cuesta el mando. Eso es lo que no está sencillo.
And it's even up. Got him. Third out.
Buenas tardes, papi. Más o menos ahí, más o menos. Más o menos ahí, Anthony. Un poquitico ahí, he mejorado un poquitico, pero...
Kansas City, and it's Lourdes Gurriel Jr.
That's the ball.
Right now, behind in the count, 2 balls and no strikes, no free passes. You can't allow that. As a hitter, you got to learn something from that pitch. He clearly wasn't timed up on the fastball. In a 2-0 count, you have to be ready to do damage.
Just missed. That one misses, so lead-off walk.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Ah, sí, eso pasa, bro. Si tú ya de jugar, después tienes que de nuevo coger la vista, el time y todo. Esa reta, qué linda, bro. Para botarla.
Right through there for a strike.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Now it's going to be Zach Neto. 1 for 4 with a double in yesterday's game. Swing and a foul straight back. Gurriel leads off first with 1 away. And that is out of play. The 0-2.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Fights that one away, still 1-2.
Bola más mal ese sin, brother.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Madre, bro. ¿Qué es esto, bro?
Well, he's really working him away, this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
And that's in there at the knees.
Ball.
Hard hit,
De
right
frente,
side.
brother.
He
Ah,
takes it
va.
himself to the bag. Back here at Kauffman Stadium, on to the third inning. David Fletcher digs in now.
Strike. Woo.
And that's in there for a strike. It
Ah,
quickly
¿qué está
nothing
esperando
to
él?
two. Cortez, in his 5th season, 31 years
está
old,
esperando él?
a former first-round pick back in 2017. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
That's out the corner.
Out towards right center field. Tracks
Buena.
it down for the out. And there are 2 outs. Back to the top of the lineup. Here's the center fielder, Sal Frelick.
That's a ball.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
Outside low. And now 3.
Ay, Dios mío. Reta el medio para que te la bote.
Fastball for a strike. Inside, and that's ball 4.
Hace 2 bolas, mi hermano. Aguántate ahí.
Runner on the go. Down low and kicks away. And now a man into scoring position.
Heads up base running
Fíjate
right
que-
there.
That's a ball.
Déjalo ahí para ayudarte ahora.
Missed with a change.
Compadre, soy estrella. No me robe más, mi hermano. Ah, en el mismo medio del cuadro la bola esa, brother.
It just shaved
No, en el mismo
his
medio no,
zone.
pero bueno, fue
They'll
tres.
keep their remaining challenge. Swing and a ground ball out to short.
Buena, dimos el cerito, dimos el
Over to
cerito. Buena,
Diaz.
buena, buena.
That is the
Dimos el
inning.
cero ahí, mi gente.
Set for the bottom of the
A lo que hay
third.
que
Here's
batear.
the veteran second baseman, Jose Iglesias. Grounds one to short. Slings to first. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Now batting.
No, brother, no estoy jugando Dynasty. Ahora no, esto no es Dynasty, no. Esto es... Ay, mi
This one in the
madre.
air center field.
Esto es modo franquicia con los
Moving on to
equipos.
this one. 2 away
Con
down.
el equipo Cuba jugando contra los equipos, como si
Here's
fuera el
Jordan
clásico.
Alvarez. He's 0 for 1. And that one is lifted in the air. That is the inning. Back here in Kansas City as we go to the top of the 4th. Vinny Pasquantino now at the plate.
He's been pitching well, but we'll see
Oh,
what
man,
kind of
vamos,
adjustment
mátate
the
ahí.
hitters make this second time through the order. We'll know if he's got really good stuff in this one or not.
Close one. Doesn't get the call. And it's a ball and a
Después
strike.
me con los saltar y compartan ahí, mi gente.
In the air out to center.
Ay, Dios mío.
Can't get there. Base hit.
Tenía que haberme tirado, bro.
And
Ya
their
estaba
first
Yulieski
hit since
pa-
the first inning.
Estaba Gurriel Jr. para coger la pelota, brother.
Out to center. Brings it in. One out man at first. Dominic Canzone will hit next. Fouled off left side. And the 0-1. Fouls one off out of play back to our left. And the 0-2.
Man, he'd like to have that pitch back.
Gets a piece and it stays 0-2.
Tough to take a two-strike change.
Ay, por poquitico, no voy a reclamar. No, no fue strike. Strike, vamos.
He's rung up on strikes.
The designated hitter, Sam Haggerty.
Oh, in an 0-0 count, not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
Close,
Fue
but
strike, bro.
called
Se
the
había reclamado.
ball. And 1-1.
Ball.
Hit weakly on the ground towards second. Iglesias fires over to first. Bottom four, leading off, Yandy Diaz.
The first baseman, number 2, Yandy Diaz.
This to third. Zips it across. One pitch and one out.
Ay, que pisé mal. Ahí, tira
He's
del
been
medio, tira del
incredibly
medio.
efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
No, Dios
For
mío.
strike two.
Clearly, he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault
Ese es el
him
pitch
for
más
his
incómodo que me ha
commitment.
puesto esa gente,
Now
loco.
he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Into
Es más
center.
incómodo.
He's got
La cogió.
it. 2 away. Here's Gurriel. Walked his first time. High fly ball, right field. And that will end the inning.
Cogió, brother.
Back here at Kauffman Stadium, we go to the top of the 5th. Thomas Sajazi getting ready to hit.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
The 0-2. Right side. Into the outfield. Base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Here's the 0-2. Tap softly third base side. A swinging bunt. Moncada over to second to Diaz. That's 2. Miles Mastrobuoni digs in now. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. That's through there for a strike. Up and in. Now 1-2. Swings through that one. Back here in Kansas City. We
Vamos,
head to
compadre,
the
que fue una
bottom of the
carrera,
fifth.
brother.
Number 13 now at the plate. And he swings through that one. Nice
De
grab.
frente, brother.
And they get the out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution. I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle. But I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
Home team down a run. Last half of inning number 5. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Nimmo ranging after it. He hauls it in. 2 away. Here is Moncada. 0 for 1 so far.
That's the ball.
And
No.
he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Mala.
That one ripped. Not there in time, and that's the first hit for them in this one. And the tying run is on base. Foul ball there. And that is cut on and missed. 0-2 now.
He was really trying to stay back for something off speed. That's why he was so tardy on that swing.
Next one misses. 1-2 to count.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
This one in the air right field. And that'll get down for a hit. The relay throw. And he's out.
Compadre, qué cosa tan grande, Dios mío.
All set for the top of the sixth. Stepping in, Sal Frelick.
Cosa tan grande, bro.
Checks a swing.
No te puedo
Appeal
creer
to
eso,
third. No swing. The lefty, the 1-0. Out towards right center field. Garcia on the move to the gap. Pulls it down and he makes the catch.
Es una carrera nada más,
One
bro.
away. Right through there for a strike. Check swing called strike. And it's 0-2. In the air out towards right center. Pajes in position. And there's 2 down. Next to hit, Vinny Pasquantino.
Ya, está caliente ya.
No.
Ya tengo uno caliente ya.
Vinny Pasquantino.
And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Hammered down the right side, but foul. 0-2 now. To the right side, Iglesias. Tosses to first.
Ya me tienen que quitar el piquecito sea. Ya me lo quitaron ya.
Back now for the bottom of the sixth, and there's a new pitcher.
Vamos a hallar ahora.
Sam Aldegari.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight
Madre.
score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
Now it's Yordan Alvarez.
Vamos, chicos.
To center.
Vamos.
And you can
Vamos.
forget it.
Te estoy cazando, papá. Vamos.
Yordan
Vamos.
Alvarez blasts one out. And we are starting over.
Pitchers are taught to keep the ball down so
Por
that
el
you
mismo
don't get
centro del
hurt.
campo, papi.
Unfortunately on that one, he made a pretty good pitch in terms of location, but it was just a better swing.
Salió a 109 millas.
And that's fouled off. 1 out, base is empty, and a run in here in the bottom of the sixth. Aldegari, a 6'1" lefty, 210 pounds, and he was born in Italy. Strike 2. Waves at the
Papi,
bender
qué
for
clase
the
de cambio me dio ese
strikeout.
loco, papá.
So up next, Adolis Garcia. And there's a hit. And that extends the inning. In the air to
No, Dios
left
mío, qué
center.
mal le di,
Pinzón
brother.
on the move to the alley. And that'll do it. Back here at Kauffman's.
Now pitching. Yuri Rodriguez.
You know, this group of hitters, is this
Vamos a calentar a alguien porque este pitcher.
goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
That's a hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
He was all over that one. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Pitch misses. Ball
Este
three.
pitcher no me cuadra a mí
Pitcher,
hacer.
when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to
Dios
challenge inside
mío,
the
brother.
zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Tap foul at the plate.
No base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard, because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even longer. Never seems to help. Never helped me.
Go-ahead run at second here in the top half of inning number 7. Now fly ball to right center. Pages on his way over. He's got it. Runner tags at second.
Now we'll see if moving up to third there pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go, but now he can score a lot of different ways. Doesn't have to be a base hit. We'll see what happens.
Sajazi swings through it for strike one.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
That's a ball.
Challenge from behind the dish here.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Huge strikeout there.
Vamos a darle en caja, papu.
And a slider misses down and away. Swung on, belted. Carrying well. Going. Gone. A 3-run dinger. So 2 down. Here's the third baseman.
Se me quedó en el mismo centro de la pelota ese, con el slider.
Just missed. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt.
This has been a rough inning, but sometimes
No, tira para ahí,
just
te la
gotta
botan,
work
te la
through
botan.
it, save the rest of that bullpen, somehow stop the bleeding.
Swings through that one.
Gracias,
In
Juan,
the
no me
air to
quedo más
left
loco.
center. And it drops in. And that keeps the inning going. The throw to second is offline.
Now pitching.
Ay, Dios mío.
No, that's a ball. Oh,
Close one.
Qué
Doesn't
strike,
get the
compadre. No
call.
puedo reclamar a
And
serie.
the
Qué
count is
descaro,
3-1.
brother.
On the ground right side, Iglesias throws to first. That's the third.
Gracias, Juan, me meter loco ese, brother.
Back here in Kansas City, bottom of the 7th. Number 13 getting ready to hit.
Vamos a ver si podemos remontar esto, mi gente.
Well, these players definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. They're swinging at a lot of first pitches, and they've given away 7 outs as a result. They might just want to consider a more patient approach.
Man aboard on the leadoff single. And that one fouled off. The 0-1. And a foul ball.
I'm sure it's at least something they've chatted about in the dugout. Coming into this one, that was probably the game plan. Attack early in the count, but doesn't seem to be working out the way they wanted to. We'll see if they make an adjustment.
Struck him
¿Qué estás
out
esperando,
looking.
mijo? ¿Qué
Couldn't
estás
pull the
esperando,
trigger on a
mijo?
fastball at the knees. One out man at first. And now it's switch hitting third baseman Yoan Moncada. Swings through that one for strike one.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. You always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it.
Well struck left field. And it's off the wall.
Papi, qué clase de descaro, brother. No se puede esa pelota, mi hermano. Un perfect, brother.
They came together perfectly for him right there.
Dios mío, brother. No te puedo creer esto, mi hermano. Tápese con cocha, mi hermano. Un perfect, brother.
Tying run at the plate. Swings and misses. That's strike two.
A little anxious, a little aggressive.
Déjame salir de esto.
Too much for me.
Ground
Ah,
ball
le
left
premio batió el
side.
loco este, papá.
There's one. Double play. What a...
No, se necesitan las ganas completas de todo hacer. Es un perfect, brother. No se fue la pelota, brother. Dio en el birlito la cerca ahí ya. Una cuarta más y se iba la pelota.
That missed by a lot.
Quitan las ganas todas las armas, ¿verdad? Dale ahí en el medio para que la bote, por supuesto.
And a ground ball to first into the outfield base.
Ahora se empiezan a sacar la pelota
It's
la
in and
gente.
out of his glove.
He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit. But he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
The 0-1. Slapped hard the other way, but foul. Hit on the ground might be two. One at second. To Diaz. That's two.
I think there's always something pretty about watching a 5-4-3 double play get turned. I mean, just seeing the ball whipped around the diamond with quickness and accuracy, that was nice.
Two down, nobody on. And we're in the top of the eighth. Next offering misses. Ball two. And that one missing inside a sharp slider. This one popped up.
No, no estoy jugando. Lo que estoy jugando esta modalidad ahora, ¿viste? No estoy jugando ya. Estoy jugando ni de Dynasty ni nada. Estoy jugando esta modalidad aquí con el equipo Cuba.
He pitched yesterday and we'll see him
Vamos.
once again.
Tiene la piratería al principio.
Leading off, Andy Pajes.
Juanito, gracias por seguirme, papi.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the ninth, that closer's coming in.
In for a strike. Went with the sweeper.
Cosa tan grande, compadre. Dale, vale, bendiciones, cuídate ahí. Dale. Dale, dale, dale.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Foul ball. Cuba trailing by 3 in the bottom half of the eighth inning.
If you're on the mound right now, you know you have to retire this hitter. If he gets on base, it could open up the floodgates for this offense to score some runs.
Déjame terminar aquí, Dieguito, espérate.
And a ball and 2 strikes. Line drive, that's a base hit out into left center field. So a man aboard now with 1 away. Yandy Diaz.
No, no, pero quédate por ahí, quédate por ahí.
With 2 strikeouts and a ground.
Están al octavo inning ya.
Line drive, base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only 1 away. He was late there, strike 1. The tying run at the plate.
Dios
Misses
mío,
the
esa la
sweeper.
pelota, bro.
And El Bombi is kept in check with the K. Here's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. And that one fouled off. That's off the inside corner. Ball one. High fly ball
Madre,
lifted into
dímelo,
the
mano,
right
papi, gracias
field.
por quererme. Madre,
And that will end the inning.
dímelo, papi, ¿cómo está todo?
Back here at Kauffman Stadium, stepping in,
Prendo el juego de aquí
Dominic
con Italia, papi. Le gané ahorita uno, estoy perdiendo
Ball
este.
one low.
Un honrón que me dieron ahí, bro.
Perez, 29 years old, and he was born in Cuba. Up the middle, and he
Me
can't
error
come
ahora,
up
vaya.
with it.
Gracias, hermano, papi,
Safe at
gracias.
first, no play. We'll see how they score this.
Me dieron un honrón ahí, bro.
Ball one, no strikes.
No,
Line
no,
drive,
ya
base
te.
hit right center field. Lead runner makes the turn at second.
That pretty much split the zone down the
Madre, todo así, papi. Cuando esa gente viene ya te cogen a ti.
Now we see Raisel Iglesias out of the bullpen.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Italy trying to break this one open here at the top of the ninth. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Gets off a throw, and they got the
Y haciendo errores ahora todo el mundo.
Wasn't easy following
Todo el mundo
this
haciendo
play.
errores.
That misses the zone. Ball one. Swing, and he popped it up. Diaz moving on.
Vamos, ¿qué cosa es esto?
Reaching down.
Ah, ¿tú viste lo que hizo el loco ese?
Now the third baseman,
Ah.
Miles Mastrobuoni, 1 for 3.
That slider breaking in can be a tricky pitch. If you don't finish it and have that bite at the end and it stays out over the plate, it can get hit a long way. But that was a good one right there.
Just missed. That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Ground ball to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Matt Vesta.
Well, he's the guy they hope to
Ah, creo que está viejito ahí que quería jugar también.
This game has gone to plan more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
Fall off foul. In the air, right center. This is mashed way back.
Gracias por seguirme, Kevin, papi. Qué rico bateo con el andar ese, bro.
His 9th homer of the year. And the batter will be the shortstop, Zach Neto. 0 for 3 in this one. Italy trying.
Arno, gracias por seguirme, papi. Gracias por seguirme, papá. Espérate, déjame quitar a Charnero y poner a Alfredo de Paine. Primera vez que voy a batear con él. La vieja, se me da la cara toda arrugada, mira. Una vieja. Ay, mi madre, ese tipo no tiene ni...
And the 0-1. That one almost got him. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. A little bit high.
Esa era
And that's
la
ball 3.
pelota, pero está muy alta.
And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Well, that'll bring the tying run to the plate. So
No.
all eyes on the man coming to the
Dale,
dish
papi,
right
dale.
now.
De madre, ¿viste eso? Puso al muerto este a batear y cogió base por bola. Y ahora el tipo no corre. Madre.
Here is Yohan Moncada. Substitution now at first base.
Ahora no, papi, dale. Está bien.
Luis Robert Jr.
Con un jorrón aquí se empata esto, mi gente. Vamos, Moncada. No, Moncadita, no, Moncada. Cosa tan grande, mi hermano. Esta iglesia, ¿no?
Robert on the go. Pitching for a strike. Go to second, out of bounds.
Well, that still right there is a little risky with the guy you got at the plate. He's so hot right now and such a quality hitter. You got to make sure you're going to be safe. And fortunately for him, he was. Now he's in scoring position.
And it's second.
Well, an interesting situation. One swing you can tie up the ball game, but if you're patient and work a walk, then you bring the game-winning run to the plate.
Next pitch misses inside. Ball 3.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in. He spits on that one.
Fouled off down the right side. And here's a 3-2. Runner breaks for third. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Runner on the go again. Swing and a miss. Throw to third. Save.
And that's a head-scratching at-bat, walking back to the dugout. But you got to give credit to the pitcher, working his way back in and finishing the hitter off.
Pages swings through it for strike 1. They're down to their final strike.
No, no, loco. Vamos, seguimos y vamos. Bueno, y ahora viene Jordan Álvarez. Ay, mi madre. Jordan Álvarez, papi. ¿Te imaginas que lo ves en el campo? Vamos, Jordan, vamos. Mi madre, loco. Se empató esto, papá. Ah, no. Mira, lo pasaron a Andía. Falta más un zurdo, bro, para batear. No se empató, bro. Yo pensé que habían un hit, un hit. Y se puso la pantalla, se puso negra. Gran Slam. Lo dejamos en el campo. ¡Ja! Lo dejamos en el campo y se puso la pantalla negra de repente. ¡Ja! A recogerse. Remontada, perdiendo 4-1. ¡Ja, ja! Lo dejamos en el campo, papá.
Slam is exciting no matter what part of the game you hit it, but a
vamos.
Grand Slam, an incredible finish, clutch swing of the bat that he'll never forget.
Vamos, que mira, base llena, papi. Tú siempre estás, papi, anda buscando y te digo, no, que estoy jugando esto. Estoy jugando esto y dale, para echar un juego contigo. Ahora dice que ha mandado. Ay, papi, que hace juego remontado, Dios mío. Dímelo, ve. Ay, yo tengo que hacer ese clic, subir ese clic, Dios mío. Y se me puso la pantalla negra de repente. Brother, ¿tú viste eso?
We'll see you soon.
Saludos, papi. Lo que te acabaste de perder ahora mismitico, papi. Lo que te acabaste de perder la remontada que le metió ahora mismitico Italia, papi. Papi, estaba perdiendo 4-1. Y en el noveno inning entré a ver una carrera. Bueno, me quedé a una... No voy a ver Tokio para al baúl, compadre. Espérate. Noveno inning. No, este no es. Bueno, se llenaron las bases. Y vine y le metí Grand Slam. Espérate. Esto es Besten, Italia, Cuba. Noveno inning. Morinelo, Moncada, Álvarez, García, Iglesia, mira. Ahí. Me robé segunda. Me robé segunda ahí con Robert, que lo puse en primera. Tágata. Quieto ahí, perfecto. Espérate. Y entonces, el bate Iglesia. De España, Iglesia. Vino García. Vino García con base llena, mira. Traje ya después me estaba en... No, a ver. No me acuerdo, bro. Yo sé que yo cambié para aquí, cambié para ahí y las bases llenas, mira. Mira la tabla que le metí. En el noveno. Lo dejé en el campo. Lo dejé en el campo, papi, perdiendo 4-1. La serie con Italia le gané 3 y perdí 1. Ahora viene con Canadá. Y después viene Puerto Rico, papá. Y después de Puerto Rico viene Colombia, papá. Y después viene Japón de nuevo. Ahora viene Canadá. Qué bien, ¿qué? Estamos. Mira, estamos en primer lugar. Cuba tiene 16 juegos ganados y 6 perdidos. Ahora viene la serie con Canadá. Kevin, ¿qué modalidad que tú juegas, brother? En Dynasty. Dímelo, Fito, papi. Hace fue chamaco ese, quería jugar con uno. Papi, yo pensé que iba a perder ese juego. ¿Qué clase de juego es remontado, mi hermano? Después voy a sacar el clip ese, papi. El chamaco que quería jugar conmigo se fue. Y no es para empezar la serie con Canadá ya. Uf, Canadá está en último lugar, papi. Canadá está... Pero un momentico, vamos a tomar agua y ir al baño rápido. Vamos para allá. Después chamaco quería jugar conmigo. Vamos entonces con Canadá. Vamos para allá. De clase de juego remonté, mi gente. Buf. Llevamos dinero para pichar. Vamos a ver a Andibaña a ver qué tal. Vamos a ver a Andibaña en segunda a ver qué tal.
On the corner of Dave Niehaus Way and Edgar Martinez Drive, welcome to T-Mobile Park. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the All Nations taking on the All Nations. With my partner Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. We get a chance to watch one of the hottest bats in the game. He's been huge for his team, Singy.
Yeah, just impressive contact and seems to find every gap available, Boog. I can't wait to see him in action in this one. Practically unstoppable as of late.
All right, we'll be back to get this one. All right, ready to get
Vamos,
underway.
dinero.
Here's Josh Naylor.
Canadá. Canadá no está muy bien en esta serie.
And we are underway in game one of the series.
Cuando dinero viene bien, pero cuando viene mal,
Oh, he
mal
doesn't get
papi.
the call. Ball two. That one missed.
No veo. Allá no fue Freeman.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Batting second, the first baseman, number 55, Freddie.
That one misses. That's 5 straight. Can't find it here. That's 6
mal tipo
straight
de papi.
balls. That clips a corner. Just getting started here in Seattle. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Comes a 2-2. Wormburger into the outfield for a knock. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. Here's Tyler O'Neill. That one at the knees for a strike. Missed with a changeup, and that's ball one. Down low, it kicks away. But no advance from the runners. And that's off.
De madre, papi. Este tipo vino muerto, bro.
Right through there for a strike. As a hitter, you don't know what to expect here in the 3-2. If he'll throw a breaking ball 3-1, he'll do it again 3-2.
That ball is foul, and the pressure is building. Got him swinging for the K. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
That's the ball.
The changeup missing. Ball one. Looked like a strike to me, and here comes the challenge. It just
Right, my man.
shaved the zone. They'll keep both their challenges. 2 on, 1 out. On the ground, right side. Spin throw, that's one. To first,
No,
not in
you beat it.
time. Great effort there. Otto Lopez. And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
In for a strike, and now just one pitch away from surviving the inning. Got him looking for a strikeout.
Tremendo cero dimos aquí, papi.
Leading off,
Vamos a batear
Andy
ahora.
Pajes.
Tremendo cero dimos. A batear ahora, Camero.
Ball.
Lifted in the
Ahí
air,
montado.
right field. And there's one away.
Dios mío.
Nope.
His
That's
home
it.
run numbers stand out, Chris. Nobody has hit more in his team.
Hall of Fame.
This
Hall
one
of
in the
Fame,
air,
Tito.
center field. Hall takes it in for the out. And there's 2 down. So
En
digging
ley
in,
está pesadito.
Yandy
En ley más o menos
Diaz.
estos equipos, tú, pero
He's done
cuando
a
juega
great
con
job
Estados
making
Unidos,
contact
contra
recently,
Japón,
working on a 5-game hitting streak.
On the
de frente,
ground.
bro.
Throw on to
El pitcher está fácil, tengo
Freeman. It's a
que
1-2-3
esperarme, no me esperarme,
inning.
está fácil el pitcher.
Back in Seattle, top of the second, Abraham Toro getting ready to hit. This to third, Moncada. Fires
Grafito.
in time.
No en Hall of Fame, míralo ahí.
And there's a foul
Papi,
ball.
si yo pongo la recta aquí, ¿es ahí?
That one fouled
Ahí.
off. No score here in the second. Pitch is in the dirt. Going to count 1-2. And
One
that's
foul.
the swing. It's a strikeout. 2 down, base is empty. Here's the second baseman, Edouard Julien. Nice curveball.
Es una
for a
pelota para
strike.
botarla, ¿viste? Se me quedó ahí.
And that's in for a strike. And the count is 0-2.
Vamos para allá.
This one in the air, right field.
Dejado.
Reaching down, makes the catch. Bottom of the inning. Now it's
Oye,
the
pero
right
es que
fielder, Adolis
Yo he pichado con
Garcia.
el ping-pong en ese, brother, y igual a veces hace el lanzamiento perfecto, brother. Y te matan a palo igual, brother.
Popped up. Freeman. And there's one down. First pitch swinging.
Entonces, para pichar supuestamente la gente en el ping-pong y todo, y al final pichas perfecto y te meten tal y todo, me mantengo con este que es que no tengo la vuelta cogida. Es verdad que es mejor que este,
Swing and a ball
pero
lifted in
después
the
del
air.
ping-pong el mejor es este.
Young
Entonces
takes
ya
it
como
in
esto
for
está
the
eso, me
out.
quedo con este que yo no tengo la vuelta cogida.
And here's the catcher. 2 hits yesterday. 1 was a home run. Swing
Mala
and a
mía ahí.
miss, and he was fooled.
Wow. That's not even close to the zone.
No, papi, ¿qué
Swing
es
and a
eso,
miss.
brother?
Looked off balance that time.
Well, he's been aggressive right out of the box, and a smart pitcher is going to play off of that, especially when you get to 2 strikes.
No, that's high.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And now the count filled up 3-2.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think. Oh, good pitch is a strike.
La bola, serio, me
So many
desespera.
times pitchers are trying to tease.
3 up, 3 down, inning over. Back at T-Mobile
Leading
Park,
off for
digging in,
Canada,
Adam
the center
Hall.
fielder, Adam Hall.
And that one is
Ball,
downstairs. Ball 1.
Yo no he jugado más ranking, compadre.
No,
Es que cada vez que entro ahí, brother, brother, está de mar la gente en el ranking ese, brother.
hurt.
Into the outfield, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
No, andas duro entonces, papi.
Ground ball could be 2. Moncada over to second, and they get him easily.
Anda duro
First,
entonces.
it's a double play. There's Freddie Freeman down.
Compadre, pero es que tú te pareces con cada gente ahí, brother. Neki, papi, bendiciones. Te pareces con cada gente ahí, brother, que
That clips the zone, and
te
the
quitan
count
las ganas de
1-1.
jugar, brother. Papi, mira, gente que te meten hasta el cuarto o quinto inning.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
Bendiciones, papi.
Just not able to
Hasta el
catch up
cuarto
to
y
that
quinto
velocity.
inning, Fito, que no te tocan la pelota y de repente en el sexto inning empiezan a batear, que parece que están en un entrenamiento de bateo. Pero ¿cómo es esto posible, brother?
2 down, nobody on. Knocks that one away.
No me explico
and
eso,
we'll do
bro.
it again.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking it.
A ver, ahora
He
tú
just
tienes, tú me
battles up
puedes dar
there.
alguna
He doesn't take
explicación
the
de
pitch
eso.
off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
And that is that.
A ver,
Set for the bottom of the
¿por
third.
qué no le hago lógica a eso?
Stepping in, Andy
Porque una
Ibanez.
gente que batea, te batea desde el principio. Vaya, pon a partir del segundo inning por ahí, tercer inning, te empieza a batear.
Swings
Eso es
here
perfecto, brother. Tienes que irse.
left
Eso es
field.
perfecto.
That one carrying.
Ah, porque eso es perfecto. Con Andy Ibáñez, papi, se la boté.
His second of the year.
Que no estaba jugando con él. Lo puso de mira.
But just got to delete it. You give up that
Con
lead
Andy
off
Ibáñez,
that
papi, no
run,
estaba jugando
go
con
back
él.
to work, focus on this next batter.
Out to short. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the home.
Ahora a ver, porque una gente buena, el primer inning más o menos te estudia, pero ya a partir del segundo, tercer inning tienen que empezar a chocar bola.
And he swings
¿Cómo es posible que
and
tú te
misses,
metas
and it's
5
0-1.
innings y a veces a sexto inning y batear y a partir del sexto, séptimo inning empiezas a batear? No entiendo eso. Ponchándose, yéndose con bolas malas.
That's a
Ay,
bullet,
Dios
but it
mío.
goes foul. 1 out, base is empty, and a run in here in the last half of the third. High fly ball, pretty well struck out
Se
towards
fue
right center.
Charnero.
Carrying well. And in
Vamos, otro más, 2 seguidos. Ay, Dios mío, ¿qué es
it's
esto?
their second home run of the
Con
inning.
Charnero,
This guy's
vamos.
been red hot at the plate coming in, dude. Hasn't
Andy
gotten
Ibáñez,
it done
vamos,
yet
tiene más fuerza
today,
que el otro.
but Plenty of ABs left in this one.
Ay, Dios mío, Andy
Liner to
Ibáñez.
second, it
Andy
picks on
Ibáñez,
the hop.
Andy Pajé.
Throws to first
Deme Andy
in
Ibáñez.
time.
¿Y quién llegó? Mira, esa por aquí donde yo se las boto. Mira, por aquí, por aquí. Él rompe aquí Él rompe por aquí.
Not what he's looking for
Huh?
there in the 0-0 count. Looks like he wants the ball
Te
down
extrae,
on
la
his
voy a
own.
reclamar.
Alvarez wants to challenge
Aunque Jordan
this.
es
Thought
alto.
it was
Sí,
a
él es
ball,
alto, él es alto,
and
él es
the
alto.
strike call will stand. That knocks them down to one challenge left.
Vas a venir por aquí para botártela. Ay, Dios mío.
That's strike two.
Just a bit late on that 0-1 breaking ball. 0-2 hole now. He's going to have to shorten up, tighten things up if he's going to have a good at-bat. Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
Ay, Dios
Swing and a
mío.
ball lifted
Si no
in
la hago
the
así me
air,
poncha.
shallow
En la
left
esquinita del
field.
cuadro abajo.
He's there. He's got it. Back in Seattle. Start of the fourth.
Y entonces esta modalidad, no sé qué es lo que es cuando me voy a jugar ranking, no tiene nada que ver, papi. Y aquí estoy jugando en Hall of Fame igual. Estoy jugando en Hall of Fame. Y en la dificultad, y en el ranking que estoy yo en Dynasty. Dímelo, Brian, papi, bendiciones. Estoy en All-Star. O sea que se batea más fácil y se me hace difícil batear.
Pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball. And on the mound, you know confidence has to be.
Ya vi un ratiquito de batallas, pero la hora buena para transmitir por la noche, compadre. Por la noche se cuenta más gente que por el día.
Stays alive.
Mátalo con él.
The 0-2. That one to first. Takes it himself. 2 quick outs here in the top of the fourth.
Oye, Cracker Game, gracias por seguirme,
Base is
papá.
empty. Now
Bendición ahí,
here
papá.
is
Gracias por
Otto
seguirme, hermanito.
Lopez. He swings and fouls
Vamos,
one off.
Iván Molinero. Una recta, buena, strike. Se fue.
Battling here as he fouls it away. 2 down, nobody on. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2.
Quieren mundiar esa, brother. Pues chamaco está el... ¿Dónde chamaco?
Up the middle. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. No play, that's an infield single.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
That's the ball.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead.
Ya está cansado Molinero, papi. Voy a calentar a este.
It's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at-bat.
Outside.
Nope, that's outside.
Ball 2.
Ball.
Se me quedó esa recta adentro y se tira afuera.
Lopez leads
No more recta.
with 2 down to the inning. Liner caught it second.
Y tercero, fundamental.
Back at T-Mobile Park, and here's the first baseman, Yandy Diaz.
No.
Swings through that one for strike 1.
Well, right now this battery is seeing the aggressiveness of the hitters early in the count and often, so got to be real careful that you don't give too good of a pitch, especially early in the count.
He makes the grab, 1 up, 1 down.
¿Qué clase de juego le metí con Adoli, papi? Gran slam en el juego pasado.
This guy's usually not one to chase pitches off the plate, but he did
Dejé en el
there.
campo Italia,
We'll see if
papá.
he can tighten up his zone a little bit.
And that one ripped
Madre,
to
bro,
left.
que bien le doy a las
2
manos,
away
bro.
down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Gurriel, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. Swing and a ball popped in the air. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. In the air to left center. Hall on his way over. And that is the third out. We go to the top of the 5th. Now it's the right fielder, Jared Young. Down and away for ball 1.
You know, this group of hitters showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. Starter's leash has to be getting tighter with his pitch count where it is, but so far he's been really effective in this one. You know, sometimes it just takes getting to the bullpen in order to be able to score runs, and that might be the case today.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Swing and a miss. Came out. And that's 4 strikes. Outs.
Hernandez.
Power relievers one after another coming out of the bullpen these days. Got to be ready for that first pitch heater.
Swing.